5 seconds. Start. 1. In the early hours of 1st June, a big fire broke out in the Sitaram Bagh area near Jyoti Gas Company. There were nearly 250 huts in the area. It was estimated that at least 150 huts were destroyed by the fire. Fortunately, there was no damage to human lives. Within a couple of minutes of the outbreak of fire service brigade situated in Malakpet came to the rescue of the people of the area and stopped further spread of fire. The cause for the fire not known. The local police registered a case and further investigation is proceeding. Draft an eyewitness account of the accident, assuming that you were observing the fire accident from a nearby place. 2. Seal tenders are invited by the Managing Director, Telangana Transport Corporation Limited, Hyderabad, for construction of an office building at Vidyanagar. Tender forms can be had on payment of Rs 2000 by cash, which is non-refundable. Tender deposit of Rs 50,000 should be remitted only in the form of demand draft in favor of Telangana Transport Corporation Limited, payable at Hyderabad. Last date for receipt of tender is 5 p.m. on 5th July 2016. Managing Director reserves the right to reject or accept any or all tenders without assigning any reason. Sealed tenders will be opened at 11 a.m. on the next day in the presence of tenderers. Tenders received after specified time will not be considered. Draft tender notice. 3. Draft a letter from Messrs. Shah and Brothers, Abids, Hyderabad, to Messrs. Razu Garments Company Limited, Warangal, acknowledging the receipt of the consignment of a bale containing 1500 lungi pieces of fine variety sent through lorry and stating that on inspection, out of the 1500 lungis, 100 are inferior varieties and not up to standard, and so the above pieces are returned through messenger. Inform that as Deepavali and Christmas festivals are fast approaching, there is likely to be very heavy demand for fine variety of lungis, and so a request for the dispatch of 3000 lungis immediately. Also inform that a cross demand draft of ₹10,000 has been sent by post and receipt of the same be acknowledged. 4. Indian Council of Agricultural Research, Bombay, invites applications from suitable candidates for the post of Assistant Directors to work at the Central Research Institute, Cochin. The candidate should possess postgraduate degree in science from a recognized university. At least 2 years of experience desirable. The candidates will be started with basic pay of Rs 60,000 and total emoluments will be around 90,000. Age should be below 30 years. Application with complete biodata particulars regarding date of birth, qualifications, etc., along with 2 references and a recently taken photo should be sent to the Director, Indian Council of Agricultural Research, Bombay. Last date for receipt of applications is 15th July 2016. Canvassing in any forum will be a disqualification. Draft advertisement. 5. The National Housing Bank set up by the Reserve Bank of India sends a letter to all Chief Secretaries to Government of various states informing the Constitution, aims and objectives of the bank. A new loan-linked scheme for housing with credit facilities for house builders to help them to construct houses. Another scheme for promoters to construct houses for lower income groups. The need of the hour is smaller houses. The object is to eradicate houselessness among low income groups. Finance up to 75% of total cost available. The savings linked loan scheme helps to save in advance to own a house. The bank extends support to industries to build houses for their employees. Draft an official letter. Part B. Condense the following. In our society, there are many practices and traditions which are based on ignorance and which have obstructed the progress of our society. Rigidity of caste system, untouchability, dowry system, and so on have done enormous harm to our society. I feel films can do a lot to eradicate these evils. They can be used for promoting national integration, promotion, intercaste marriages, family planning, eradication of illiteracy, etc. Such issues can help the transformation of our society. The cinema can be used as an instrument to help people get rid of evils and also to guide them along the right path. It can help in removing ignorance from our society. Not only this, several much needed social reforms can be introduced and brought about with the help of the cinema. There are different views about the effects of cinema. Producers and financiers consider it as a tempting and profit business. For actors and actresses, it is a means to earn money and popularity among masses. The director, story writer, songwriter, and cinematographer take it as an artwork. To some, it is an audio-visual translation of literatures and has its own message. As for government, it is a potential source of revenue and employment. For a majority of cinema goers, it is nothing but a cheap and interesting form of entertainment and pastime. Whatever may be the reason, cinema has occupied a major share of market for its cine lovers. Since its beginning with the film Raja Harishchandra, the cinema has remained the most powerful media for mass communication in India. Since its beginning with this film, the cinema has remained the most powerful media for mass communication in India. Cinema has the ability to combine entertainment with communication of ideas. It has the potential appeal for its audience. It certainly leaves other media far behind in making such an appeal. As in literature, cinema has produced much which touches the inner layer of the man. It shows the episodes in such a manner that leaves an impact on the coming generations. Cinema presents an image of the society in which it is born and the hopes, aspirations, frustration, and contradictions present in any given social order. In the present day, cinema is getting replaced by small screen productions. Television serials and programs are replacing crèche. They advertise and earn revenue for industry. Thus, films telecast have become a source of further income for the industry and trade. Man has views, different thoughts flow, which leaves an effect on the minds. The person laughs with the films and tears with them. Scenes make people national minded and sentimentally involved in the film show. Film dialogues are occupying places in our real life. Dialogues of several films sound plays in the normal interaction of people for a long time. People talked and walked like actors, and many pictures made positive impact on masses.